Right, let's get straight into it. If you drive a Chevrolet Silverado, especially a 4500, 5500, or 6500 HD model from 2019 to 2024, you need to hear this. General Motors has just issued a major recall for over 62,000 of these trucks in the US, all thanks to an issue that could, in the worst-case scenario, actually cause a fire, even when your vehicle is switched off and parked up. So, what's at the heart of the problem? It's the brake pressure sensor assembly, a bit of the kit that's supposed to help keep your brakes working smoothly. But on these affected vehicles, the sensor assembly might allow brake fluid to leak into the brake pressure switch. That's where the trouble starts, because if fluid finds its way in, it can trigger a short circuit. And an electrical short can get hot, seriously hot enough to spark an under-the-bonnet fire. This isn't just when you're driving either. The risk is there even when your truck's locked up and parked on your drive. Now if you're thinking, hold on, didn't GM recall some Silverados for a similar problem last year? You're spot on. This is actually round 2. The first recall tackled a different cause, but it didn't fix this particular fault. If your truck was repaired in the last recall, you'll still need this one. A bit of detective work uncovered the root of it. The supplier, Kodiak Controls, used an unauthorized chemical while making the rubber diaphragm inside the sensor. Over time, that material can break down, making leaks much more likely. So far, there have been 160 reports tied to this issue, including one alleged fire. The numbers sound big, but GM expects only about 1% of the recalled trucks actually have the defect. Thankfully, there have been no reports of accidents or injuries related to this. Still, the fire risk is serious enough for GM and safety regulators to tell all affected owners, park your truck outside and well away from buildings until the fix is done. That might sound dramatic, but it's far better to be safe than sorry. If you're wondering whether your Silverado's on the list, here's the lowdown. Most of the affected trucks are 2023 models, but the recall spans 2019 through 2024. If you've got a newer 2024 model built after September 2024, you're likely in the clear. They switched to a new harness with a silicone sealant that keeps the fluid out. Dealers are replacing the faulty brake pressure switch wire harness for free, and GM's already notified them. You'll get a letter from GM by the end of July, and a second one once the parts are ready. To sum up, if you drive one of these trucks, check if you're affected, park outside if you are, and wait for your recall notice. Stay safe and don't ignore this one. It could save your vehicle or even your home. I'll keep you updated as more details come out. Subscribe for the latest, and look after yourself out there.